Okay, this video is going to talk about how to check the oil pressure on a 2013 KTM 500. Obviously it's going to be the same on the 450s and probably almost all the years, but there's no like little place you can put oil pressure checker. So what you have to do, well, unfortunately, here's what I did. I bought this part here. It's part 75029094000, and it's just this part here, which is actually a really crappy design because when it comes, you bolt it on like this, and there's no way to get the hose in there because the frame's in the way. Or you bolt it on like this and the same problem. So I had to loosen this little doodad and turn it so it's just pointing up as much as I could and still get this bolt in. And what I did is I hooked it up to a pressure gauge like this. And then you could make sure that you're getting oil pressure. I don't know why I was worried about it, but I was a dumbass. And that's the oil pump. And I wasn't paying attention, took it off, trying to change the oil filter. It fell apart. When I put it back together, I was like, I wonder if it's right. So that is the oil filter, the one that says oil filter. I probably should have caught that. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyways, I do have oil pressure, which means I put the oil pump, which is behind the shifter here, back together correctly. But the point of this little doodad here is that I looked and could not find a video on how to do this. I was expecting to take off like one of these bolts, and I thought that would do it, but I didn't want to chance it. I don't know what they do, and nobody said that's what they do, so I didn't do it. I figured somebody would have said it. So they sell that part, this part here, but the problem is it's like $100 part, which I feel like I got ripped off now because I got this oil filter cover on eBay for 10 bucks after I kind of thought about it. And it's absolutely perfect. You could drill this out from here and then put a little nozzle guy, but instead of this stupid ass way where it goes sideways, you could have just made it come out perpendicular. And then you could have, you know, for 12 bucks, 10 bucks for this thing and 2 bucks for the little doodad and a tap, you would have been in it for 10, 15 bucks and you would have had the exact same thing. One thing about this stupid ass thing is this here, this little O-ring here goes into like a little groove that goes back in here. So this O-ring does not work on this part, and this part doesn't come with an O-ring. So what I had to do is go to my little O-ring box here, and I didn't have a diameter that was smaller, like the thickness of the O-ring, but what I did have was a smaller, I think I took like one that was like this small, like this, way too small. But then when I stretched it to get around it, it made it thin enough that it all kind of worked out. When you get to the point where you go to try to put it in, and this O-ring here, if you buy this stupid ass part, is too big, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Or if you do what I said and buy this part, you won't have this O-ring problem and you'll save yourself 80 bucks. Hope that helps. Cheers.